Good morning, guys. Welcome back to the channel. So today we're just gonna do another, vlog because I leave for Florida tomorrow and I don't know that I'll be filming while I'm out there, just because I'm not gonna be doing much other than Formula Drift, and that's, in my opinion, nothing to film. So, right now I'm loading up a bumper bar that I just made. I got a couple more sold but not paid for yet, so I gotta wait for those to get done. But I'm really butthurt because, so I ran out of argon, put the bottle in here the other day, and now my tailgate doesn't work. So now I gotta take this thing apart and try and get this open, because there's no way you can lift that bottle over it. Not by yourself. Hell no, you can barely get it in by yourself. A full bottle of argon, oof, stupid heavy. But so we got the bottle, or the bumper bar there, and then I gotta go return these tires, the ones from the last video on the S. Yeah, doo-doo. So yeah, let's go drop this stuff off. Go get some gas, go get some breakfast, and go to the shop because I got a quick job before I head out of town tomorrow. It was this dang plastic piece right here. It just broke off, and it looks like somebody had zip tied the living piss out of it. So I'll probably do the same thing real quick. It's not stupid if it works, but I gotta get going. So let's go. Bumper bar dropped off. I have a guy in the UK hit me up for a quote right now, but this place can't even ship to the UK because they can only do UPS and postal, but UPS doesn't let them ship to certain areas for some reason, like internationally through them for whatever reason. So and then the box that the bumper bars come in is too big to go postal. So now I got to try and call DHL or somebody, or maybe see if Passport will let me ship through them. I know it's not going to be cheap. That's a far way away, but it's going to be really cool knowing that I have one of my bars across the pond. Like, that's sick. Anyway, I got to go to FedEx now. I got to go get the welding gas, because that's the first stop on the way to drop these tires off. So let's get over to Vern Lewis and get a fresh welding tank, and then stop and grab some breakfast, drop the tires off, get to the shop. Let's go! So I gotta admit, I was on like almost a 2-year-long, lack of Dunkin', I don't want to say boycott, but I just really didn't want them anymore. And because I started drinking, more Starbucks, more homemade coffee, and I realized just how Dunkin' is. But I found, I don't know, they got the really good breakfast tacos, so here I am at Dunkin'. But I found that if you get their coffee with no sugar or anything extra sweet like that, it's not that bad. Like, the brew itself isn't bad. It's just when you get all the crap in, and then it turns into like friggin' diabetes in a cup. Had to make one more pit stop before I get my welding gas and drop these tires off. So the older I'm getting, the more I do plane rides. I don't know, dude. I've had sinus issues my whole life, and one of the last times I flew without these, I felt like my head was going to absolutely explode. So I found these at Walgreens. They're called ear planes, and they're just like, I don't know what they do exactly, but they help regulate the pressure, essentially, from what I understand. So if you guys ever have issues with your ears, pressurizing, or sinus pressure, like ears popping and stuff on airplanes, only on like when you're trying to get, or when you're getting up in the air, or when you're coming down, like that's when you use those things. When you're in the air, at least for me, I'm fine, but those things help tremendously. They're like $10 a pair, and they say it's like a one-time use, but you can get like 2 or 3 out of them, but they're fine. But yeah, anyway, I totally remember because Dunkin' was right next to Walgreens. So yeah, little FYI for you guys. Okay, well, we got welding gas, set up an account at the welding store for faster stuff. Got the tires right here. We are at the FedEx place right there. So I'm gonna go ahead and drop these off really fast, and we can finally get on with our day. All right. Oh no. Alright, so we got this Civic back, so I don't know exactly what he did. We might try and catch him later when he picks it up, ask him what changed, but I know something on the setup changed. And right now, I think at one point he had broken motor mounts, so I think we're fixing a flex pipe and a resonator. So let's try and pull this thing in. Oh gosh, dude. This bucket seat is so deep. You literally gotta like, I mean, you gotta collapse into a bucket seat normally, but like, damn. Oh, his cluster on this thing, let me show you that. That looks so cool. It's all digital, but then he's got the fuel gauge over there. So dope. Yeah, I like that. Anyway, Efren's waiting, I gotta pull this thing in. Except I am very short. Oh, it's so hot. Okay. I think this thing's still on ethanol too. Very, very cool. I love this car. Definitely one of my favorite K-swap EGs in the valley. If not probably my favorite. It's such a nice touch of like a little bit of class, a little bit of custom, a little bit of, you know, kick-ass. It's sick. Alright, so this guy, I think he's had these PCI side skirts, but I don't think he had them on the last few times he was here. So I gotta pull these off really quick to get this thing on the lift. Because the car's kind of low, but the biggest issue is my lift arms down here. They want to hit, so don't want to damage those, so we're pulling them off. It's a 5.5 mil. I don't know why they couldn't send a normal size, but it is what it is. Got this guy up on the lift. Ooh, I just realized this tire got some wear on her, buddy. But yeah, side skirts come off pretty easy. So again, I wasn't here to get the car. He just dropped it off earlier, but he was telling Efren that he had broken engine mounts at some point or something, so everything was sagging, and that's very apparent. You can see the header completely beat up, completely blew through the flex pipe that's on there, so that's one of the things we're changing out. And then you can see the exhaust dragging. Like, he's pretty low, but I don't think he was this bad, and then blew through right there, so I'm going to go ahead and patch that up for him as well. I think this section should be able to get rotated up slightly because I got the V-band there and I got the V-band here because this is everything I built. So I'm going to see if I can't play with this a little bit to try and tuck it. But yeah, at minimum, I'm going to patch that for him. Yeah, the resonator, I'm going to try and put like right around here since obviously he's K-swap, so he doesn't have a linkage in the way. But yeah, we got some work to do. And then I noticed he also has a new radiator. And it's one of these style ones, but the issue is that's rubbing really good right there. You can see it's almost about to burst through. So I'm going to try and... Oh, I see actually, because his mount broke. Okay, so yeah, I might try and see if I can, you know, sell him on letting me make this better for him. Because that's no bueno. That's going to end up, you know, poking through and he's going to have a fat coolant leak. So yeah, I'll figure something out for him. But in the meantime, the main priority is the exhaust, because that one right there, that won't take very long, so I might try and get him on that when he comes to pick it up and just be like, yo, you know, toss me a few extra bucks, I'll patch that up for you real quick. Being that this is just the same song and dance as usual, I'm going to just get cracking, and we'll see you guys in a few. Alright, so exhaust is all done. I'm just working on this. All I did was wallow out these left side holes a little bit, and then I welded the bracket, a couple tacks on the inside, full bead on the outside, because that one, like I said, was completely broken. So you can see it's sitting much more level, but this side is doing the same exact thing. So you can see it starting to fracture. Yeah, there you go. You can see it's starting to fracture. So I'm going to go ahead, weld the edges, put a bead on the outside really quick, so that way this doesn't break on them. And then I'm just going to do the same thing. I'm going to wallow these two holes out because it needs to be able to move a little bit because it's not totally, you know, up to snuff up here. So I'll do that really quick and we'll send him on his way because he should be here anytime now. All right, we are probably as solid as we're going to get. Realistically, I'd like to put a tab on the bottom side, but, you know, I was just kind of doing this more about a kindness thing and not really charging him for it. But, yeah, we're good to go. He should be here anytime now. Dude, I need to eat some lunch. Firehouse Subs is sounding pretty good right now, so I'm probably going to go run and grab some of that before he gets here. And pretty much we're wrapping it up for the day work-wise. Alright guys, we're back home now. There's the Integra. I just want to end off this video with a quick little update on the Integra. So there it sits. And there's the new tires for it. But the most important pieces, they are right here. So these are my replacement, well not replacement, my rebuilt, clean, service, whatever injectors. I'm going back to the stock ones because, you know, I don't need anything crazy for what I'm doing. So here they are. Nice and simple, cleaned, new caps, serviced, flowing nice and good. So we got all 4 injectors in there. As for the injectors that are in there right now, which are the, I mean this is the box for them, but the AUS 660s, I'm just gonna, you know, keep those for a rainy day. I do plan on doing like another, you know, Cade build. I just, you know, obviously with the shop situation right now and trying to grow a business, it's not very easy to have money on the side to, you know, freely blow on a build. But alright, so let's see, we got our timing chain, these are the keepers. Let's see what else we got in here. We have titanium valves, or I'm sorry, titanium retainers. We have the seals, valve seals. We have the other valve seals. We have some ARP head studs, if I can get this out of the bag. So ARP head studs, just because, you know, head's coming off, so may as well change them. I don't even know what this is, to be honest. Oh, this is the timing chain tensioner. And we got the other parts in the car right now. Parts, I mean, we have retainers. I'm sorry, not retainers. Wow, I'm tired. We have new valves. We have Feria valves. And we got a little extra sauce going in. I'm not going to spoil all of it yet, but you can probably guess what we're doing to the motor by now. This is all head work stuff. It's not block stuff. We're doing a head build on the Integra. So, you know, I'm excited. Honestly, for the first time in a couple years with this car, I'm excited. Like the turbo stuff, I was, you know, stoked for it, but I wasn't outright excited because, you know, it was more for content and it was more for advertising. Now that, you know, I already discussed why I'm doing it all, just bored with the car. I think an all-motor setup again with a built head is going to be so much fun. And when I can afford it later on, I definitely plan on doing a 24 block. But, you know, money's tight right now. It's got to wait. This should be plenty fun. But I just want to give you guys a sneak peek, if any of you even made it to the end of the video. This video is probably going to get like 500 views anyway because my channel has been super slow. So, you know, it is what it is. For those of you who watch it this far, you know, let me know if you're excited for the all-motor setup. If you're not, then, you know, if you didn't make it this far, then you won't know. But anyways, guys, I'm going to end the video off here. I got to, you know, finish my laundry. I got to get stuff ready for heading to Florida in the morning since I'm not going to be able to sleep tonight. Since we got to be up at, you know, 2:30 in the morning to leave by 3 to get out there. But if you guys enjoyed the video, be sure to let me know in the comments down below. I had a fun time working on Aaron's car, and I'm sure you guys, you know, love that thing. If you guys know him locally, you know, say what's up. He's a great dude. He's one of the nicest dudes I've met. Anyways, if you enjoyed the video, let me know in the comments down below. If you're new to the channel, hopefully you consider subscribing. If you want to help support the channel by any means, please go pick up an SD Fab shirt. They come in a few different colors on the Big Cartel. They're on sale right now. If you're local, you want some work done, hit me up on Instagram at Sadowski Fabrication. And, you know, I have a P.O. box if you ever want to send me anything. So, there you go. Do what you love. Think about the rest. Thanks for hanging out with me today. We'll see you in the next one. Peace.